Good evening, everyone. My name is Edgar, and sorry, I forgot all about you.
Oh, and I'm Kardia. I'm here too, you guys.
And you're watching Mystcon.
And today we're doing part 3 of our list of weird facts found on Reddit. So enjoy, you guys.
Next, we have one from a person named Ostatius. Alright. After Boeing pressured the U.S. government to impose a 300% tariff on imports of Bombardier CSeries
Bombardier
planes.
CSeries planes.
Bombardier sold a 50.01% stake in the plane to Boeing's main competitor, Airbus, for $1 Canadian.
I remember when I saw this now. It's been a while since I actually compiled this list, so this is coming back and I'm like, oh yeah. I was excited to share this one with you.
Well,
That's some
that kind of
shady
backfired.
stuff. Wow.
Oh yes. Alright, what's next?
That the nut in Honey Nut Cheerios, this was posted by Kaylee Nav, used to be ground almonds in the recipe, but it's now made from natural almond flavoring, which is typically manufactured not from almonds, but from peach pits. Peach pits.
We'll have to remember that natural almond. We have to update our ingredients lists over time. You would think food would just be food, but
No.
now I need to make a translation. Natural almond flavoring means peach pits.
That's just not right. Why would they need to do that? Cutting costs, I'm guessing? I guess almonds are more expensive.
Couldn't you maybe just take the almonds and then mix it 50-50 with water and call it flavoring? I mean, you could still stretch the flavor pretty
I guess
far.
peach pits are probably like
And they're just adding sugar anyway to pull out. That is the main flavor.
But I'm thinking, and this is just speculation, mind you, almonds can be used 100% into things like almond flour or just sell them as almonds or whatever. But peach pits are a waste byproduct.
Yeah, you've got nothing to do with
You got
them.
nothing to do with them besides... So they're like, let's just ground that up and call it almond flavoring. That's disturbing.
What are we going to do with these peach pits? What does it taste like? Can't taste like almonds.
All right, sounds good. Throw them in Honey Nut Cheerios.
All right, let's see. Now we've got one from Alter List. And Alter List has to say that in 1964, British Marines unknowingly consumed LSD and were instructed to carry out standard training exercises so that the Army could determine the suitability of the drug to incapacitate enemy soldiers.
That's just stupidly addictive, isn't it?
Nah, not really, actually. I don't think LSD is actually... I don't think it's actually addictive. Possibly psychologically. It's not like an opiate or anything.
Oh, okay.
I've not known anyone who, just got strung out on it permanently or anything.
I know
you really can't.
I know
don't think
somebody
you
when I was in college that got stuck on like an acid trip. Is it the same thing on LSD?
Yes. That in that case, he has consumed either too much or.
Oh, he put it in his
whatever,
sock and was.
Oh, and it rained or sweated.
No. He was running from. Not running from the cops. Like, he saw a police officer on the road. And this is a kid we all kind of knew in passing in college. And from what we learned was that he put his tablets, I guess, whatever they were, inside his sock because he thought the police officer would pull him over. But then he forgot about them the entire day through, like, classes. And then he had to be taken by ambulance somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. That's kind of sad.
You have taken too much when you think you're a glass of orange juice and are afraid all your friends might spill you.
Oh my god. All right. Posted by Vanny Bros. Okay. Chinese Emperor Wanlong.
I think it's
Qinlong was in love with an
Uyghur
woman, spelled Uyghur. Okay. Who naturally produced a fine fragrance from her skin. She was given as a gift to the emperor and carefully escorted all the way to the imperial palace in Beijing, washing every day in camel's milk to preserve her mysterious fragrance. Huh.
That's interesting. Presumably, in this case, it looks like they might have been at complete opposite ends of the country, and if I'm right about what the Uyghur means, then it's also interesting because it'd be like marrying the emperor to like somebody like a
Completely
I don't know,
not in there.
Yeah, like they're
Class
not
system
they're not
or
in the
anything.
same on the same team kind of thing.
Huh.
But please forgive me. I don't know everything about the history, so I don't. I hopefully I'm not offending anybody with what I
If
say.
we're wrong, if
I'm
we're
just
right,
theorizing.
let us know below. Comment. We're just commenting on some facts here, and if we make any mistakes, please forgive us. But we definitely would love to hear what your opinion is, or what you know about maybe the Chinese emperor in this, or some other fact. Okay.
All right. Next we have one from I'm Staying Alive. Nice. Stephen Hawking spent his final days attempting to solve the parallel universe mystery and updated his paper just 10 days before his death.
I want to read that paper.
I kind of had a feeling that would be the reply to that one.
Yeah.
I wonder what was in that last
can't
update.
wait to do an episode on parallel universes. You're writing it down. I know you are, because we need to do an episode on parallel universes and the mysteries with that and the theories. And Stephen Hawking was huge, obviously a proponent to that. And I would love to see what exactly is in that paper. Posted by wiry_guy. The researchers found fossils of a mega penguin that stood over 6 feet tall and weighed in at over 250 pounds.
That is awesome.
That is a giant penguin.
They'll make a much different movie entitled March of the Penguins.
That would be a great mascot for Linux.
Yeah, that does sound kind of cool. I'm trying to picture this gigantic thing. You would want to think it's adorable, but it would probably eat you.
My head directly goes to Ghostbusters and seeing that giant, like the Michelin Man guy.
Just Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That guy.
Michelin
Man. I don't know.
What is that, a plug for selling tires over there?
No, definitely not a plug.
Oh, well, then we're going to plug for selling marshmallows.
I was kind of thinking that's how the mega penguin would walk, kind of like that guy did. Been a while. I had Ghostbusters on the brain for like the past week for some reason. Anyway.
All right, next one is from Rotten Mind 62. Rotten Mind 62 says deleting a certain gene in mice can make them smarter by unlocking a mysterious region of the brain considered to be relatively inflexible. Scientists at Emory University have named this gene associated with memory and learning the Homer Simpson gene.
I need to know if that's true, and why would they name it the Homer Simpson gene if it is true? That makes I don't know if that's accurate.
I don't know. Maybe they're
trying
to say that it makes you stupid.
I think it makes you smarter.
Yeah, right, but only when it's disabled.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it now. I wonder if they would name it that. I guess the Simpsons had if that's really a thing, the Simpsons had really a good influence. Some scientist was a big fan anyway. All right, and posted by Snooper Cooper. The use of atomic bombs in the 1950s and 60s released enough changes in the carbon ions in the atmosphere to be reflected in the bones of people who were born after that time.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
We have, I don't know, I say we as part of the species, but we've been kind of careless and foolish. I saw an article from just earlier from 1912, warning that at that time they were burning like millions of tons of coal a year, and even at that time they said this is making an extra 7 billion tons of carbon dioxide or something, which will affect the climate over the next year, many years or whatever. And this was an article in the paper in 1912, meaning even then people had already realized this was going to happen.
And in 1931, they were testing pregnant women with rabbits. So, I mean, like,
But it's just, and still, and even and beyond that, we're like, it's much worse now because they figured out new ways to drill and poke holes in the plates of the earth and cause Swiss cheese effects.
I mean,
And
the
the atmosphere,
consistency to be
it's-
like, no, there's something wrong. We need to do something about it. There's something wrong. We need to do something
Well,
about
so it's
it.
been over 100 years
Yeah.
that they've realized it. And I think actually the article from 1912 had said something like, over the next, in the next centuries, the change will be obvious or something. But
Yeah. But, people who can't, people who don't read up and have enough information on climate change, they just assume, oh, well, it's cold or it's warm or it's a certain degrees, therefore there can't be anything wrong with the climate. And that's not what that means.
well, and it's pretty simple now. You can just look at the global temperatures over the last, since we started measuring it, and you can see it scaling up and up and up and up and up. Well, the sea level is rising. There's new waterways that people can actually, like, there's new areas where people can transport goods because ice has now melted, and that they have new paths to. Do
But
their-
people hear global warming and they say, well, it's cold out, therefore there's no such thing
Yeah,
as global
yeah.
warming. Like, that's not even a
Or
thing.
like, I'm gonna go out and get a nice tan. I
Like-
love global warming.
Yeah, global warming's fantastic. I get my tan in half the time.
It'll be like the final videos made by human beings. Oh, global warming's cool. Let's all go out and get a tan.
I could totally
The
see a
final
bunch
epitaph.
of I could see a bunch of aliens just laughing at us, going like, "These people are idiots."
Yeah, dang. We told them 100 years ago this shit was gonna happen. Oh,
Well, now we gotta change the episode to more than PG-13. No, it's fine. Whatever.
all right. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for joining us for these interesting Reddit facts. That wraps up all 3 parts.
If you guys love this series, let us know by commenting below. We'd love to bring you more of these weird facts. If you have a suggestion on things you want to see in the future, also comment below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. We really appreciate it.
Alright, so until next time, try to enjoy your sanity. My name is Edgar.
And I'm Kardia.
This is Mystcon. Have a creepy day.
Bye.